Hi Flosstube, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are enjoying November. I feel like I think every month goes by, and so I think this one is going by really fast. I've so far enjoyed it a lot. I think in these 2 weeks I got some good stitching done, as much as I could with having my boyfriend here. And I also got a lot of Christmas shopping done. Here in Bangor, they have two weekends out of the month that it's pretty much a craft fair at the Bangor Mall, and it gets wild. I mean, people from Canada come down, and people from other parts of the state come up, and it is super busy. There are like 350 vendors, so many different crafts, and it was just great because it's one of those situations where you can get kind of like a handmade gift, something that you don't just buy like on Walmart or on Amazon. And I was able to get all my shopping done, so that was fantastic. So part of that, since talking about Christmas gifts, is I've got a finish, which is also an FFO, of my kitchen towels, so of my Plague Nurse, and I finally got the Let's Get Trashed pattern stitched on the kitchen towel. So I get to show you all three. So that's going to be fun for this video. I also got really good work done on Sagittarius, Nora Corbett's pattern, and then got a couple of other whips out that I was happy to do. Have a start, the smallest start that you can think of, and got some haul, so it'll be a fun video. All right, so you guys know that I get really excited. I just want to show like the good stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys all the kitchen towels. So I have them here. Look at them. So this one was the dumpster fire from Night Spirit Studio. And then the one that I really finished, because I showed that one back in October, was Plague Nurse. Oh my goodness. She looks so good. And I'm just so happy with how she turned out. The waist canvas, picking out the threads were a pain. I don't think it was as bad as the dumpster fire, but it is so worth it with how it looks. I mean, it's one of those where, like, if you have it hanging, it's hanging. Addiction. And then, right, I mean, I got these kitchen towels at Walmart. I bought them, and I wanted them to all be cohesive, so I made them all black. And so what I did with this one and with the dumpster fire, because they were looking a little used because I was stitching on them, I actually put them in the washer. I put them in one of those like contained meshed pockets and put them through the washer, and they did fine. I checked the back. They weren't frayed, none of the stitches were out, so they did great. I didn't put them in the dryer. I was very afraid for that. So I just let them air dry, and then I ironed them. And they are ready to go. It'll be so interesting to see to hear how they use them. One of them, she has 2 kiddos, and it was the funniest thing, because when I went out to Costa Rica, that's where my family's from, I got them a couple of souvenirs, and one of them has 2 boys. They're now like 9 and 5 going on 6. And I got them a sloth, but kind of like a small cutting board of a sloth. And one of the kids used it as a plaything. Like, they just immediately went, that's mine. So we'll see what they do if they claim ownership of the towel. I don't care. The moment that I give it to them, that is theirs. That's their gift. They can do whatever they want. So I got those 2. And then the other one, I sewed it onto the towel. So this one I was happy to do as well. So this is Let's Get Trashed. Let's see. Oh yeah. I'll try to get closer. Right, with my favorite trash bag ever. A possum. This was a design by Needle Lot Designs, and I did it on pewter by Zweigart. It was 30. I think it was a 32 count. But I think it turned out great too. So they are ready to go. I got with them with this, just a couple of cute oven mitts that had, 2 of them have like Halloween cows on them. I think they're gonna love it. I don't care. We all, like that whole gang and I, we love our spooky stuff, and they're gonna get spooky stuff for Christmas. So I was super happy with those. I am so excited for that. So those were my like pseudo essentially FFOs, not pseudo. They're FFOs. They're done. They're gonna be given to my friends. And then the other one that's for me, it'll be like my first FFO for myself as a frame. I found the frame in Hobby Lobby because I've been wanting to find like a black gothic looking frame for the pattern that I've done with the quote from the Silence of the Lambs that Witchy Stitcher did. And when I saw this frame, I was like, oh, this is gonna fit, and it does. So I'll show it here. It's not fully in like laced or anything. It's just like a mock-up per se, but look at this. Oh my gosh. Isn't it so appropriate? So cool, so cool. Oh yes. And that ring light that you see, that was from the lovely boyfriend, because he decided to be fully invested in these videos. Even though I enjoy like how homey these videos are, but he was just like, no, you need professional lighting, you need like a studio. I went, no sweetie, this is just me chatting with a bunch of cross-stitch lovers. We don't need to get professional. But he was adamant about the ring light, so we're giving it a go. But yes, oh my gosh, like I'm just in love with what this is gonna look like. I am trying to determine if I want to be brave enough to lace this myself versus take it to a framer. Still thinking about that. I'm just happy I got the frame. And then when I was there, like, I got excited because I would see how other people try to finish their cross-stitch projects and how they try to finish them in pseudo non-conventional ways. So I got a couple of other things that I will show right now. One of them was the cutting board, or a cutting board. Again, this was at Hobby Lobby. I just went crazy in there. Which was, original price was $10, and I think it was at like 40%. So I wanted to put kind of like a food type of project. I know that the one I'm probably going to put is the Eggnog Latte by Shannon Christine. I don't think I have that one with me here, but I'll put a picture of it. And I bought it from an L&S down at Cleveland. And my boyfriend's mom has already been asking. She goes, have you stitched any of the patterns that you bought with me? And I went, no. So, and that one I think would be appropriate for December because it is a Christmas type pattern. So that is what I'm hoping will be able to fit here. So that is the cutting board. And then I saw this frame. It just so happens there's a picture in it, but I want it for the frame. And so look at this. Isn't the frame beautiful? Like how fancy it is. I already know the patterns that I wanted. When I saw this, I went, yep, I know what I'm going to put in it. It's going to be from Mama Witch Stitch. She has the 2, I don't know if I'll post it here. I may post it when I'm actually going to stitch it. But she's got 2 gothic looking mermaid sea creatures, and they're a vertical. And so I'm going to put it on 2. So I'll bring them out. It is wild. Look at these. And yes, they were on sale, and I totally wanted it for the frame. So I got, and I looked at the back, and the back is just really just staples. And it's just cardboard, and you just pop it out. So I said, okay. I said, that's easy enough. I can do that. So those are my framed future plans. So I got excited with those. All right, so now that we got those, I can go into my whips. So I have I've got 2 whips. I guess I have 2 whips because I finished those. And then I've got the start. So we'll just go in. I'll show you Sagittarius. Look. I got so much work from when you guys last saw her. Look at her. Oh. I'll let you bask in her glory. She wasn't a bad stitch at all. I totally did what James the PH Stitcher does, and I made the face. I said, I need to look at a beautiful face while I finish this, and it definitely makes this so much more fun to do. I've pretty much got 98% of the hair done. I just need to do the wisps on the bottom. And same thing, I've got 98% of the feathers on the arrows done. From here on, I have to go and pretty much work on all the flower marigold areas, which is going to be those yellow-orange colors. So that's going to be like an arc up here, and then it's going to be a band down the center. She looks so good. Oh my goodness. I am so happy with how this turned out. And I'm so happy with how the variegated thread turned out in her hair. Like all that blue, gray, light brown, dark brown is one variegated thread. It's espresso from Karen Water Lilies. And I tried to make it flow with where the highlights, where the shadows would be in hair. I think it turned out great. So I'm really happy with how it is going along. I mean, it's November 20th. And so I've got 10 more days to work on Nora Corbett. And I don't know if I'm going to push for the finish. I feel like I'm going to try to push and see if somehow I can get this one Zodiac finished for Nora November. That would be amazing. So we're going to give it a go. And it is on Fire Dancer. Fire Dancer by Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers. It is a 32 count. 32 count linen. So that is her. And then the next one I have is Mars. So I got to get some good work done on Mars. I'll try to post a picture of where I had her before. And then I'm just going to hide this thread that I got because it's just out here in the middle of nowhere. So this is what I got now. See. Really, the main thing that I got was, if I already had the red there, I got all that red down, and I'm working on the middle skirt. So my goal is still to try to get all of Mars stitched by the end of the year, so by December 31st. This is still a goal of mine. I feel like I'm so close. She will get there. She will get there. So I pull her out every once in a while. And then my ultimate new start. I mean, such a small start. It is the Nostalgia Tarot by Witchy Stitcher. And I was just starting on the frame. I showed you guys last time the huge blanket of black linen that it is. So the super tiny start that I have on this huge piece of fabric is here. There we go. Right there. Look at that thing. Look at that. What, 5 stitches? 5 stitches. But it's got a very appropriate cute needle minder. Is it on the right way for you guys? The whack. Very appropriate. But 5 stitches. I just had to say that I started it. And then I'll work to it. That is all I can say. Oh, I actually have another whip. Whoops. And this one I showed you guys before. I did a little bit more progress. It's the Blackwater Sirens by Bella Filipina, the sal that they started, and I'm still on the treasure chest. I get so, like, I love it. It looks beautiful. They came out with the new piece that came out. It looks so good, but I'm still stuck with the treasure chest. It's just that, I've been working on, I worked on my towels, and I'm working on other projects that I'm trying to focus on. And I want to finish the Seasons of the Mermaid sal, so that way I feel like, okay, I finished that sal, so then now I can work on, like, comfortably work on this sal. It will get done. But so far, the latest that I have on it, well, I look, because I like to put my needles in fun places. So really it's just the same area. Getting those other browns in. Piece of a treasure chest. It will get there. That is gonna be my motto. It will get there. Alright. So those were my actual current, like, active whips that I've got going. And then from here, I wrote some things down because otherwise I was gonna forget everything. From here, we can go into haul, and I have a couple of sewing bags that I made, and two of them, I like them both, but one of them I absolutely love how it turned out. Well, I'll show you one of them that I like, and I thought this is so, like, I wanted one, felt like I needed it, and I thought it was great. It's a Christmas bag! Isn't it so cute? Truck with the Christmas tree and the winter feel. And then the top is like ribbons. Yeah. And then the inside is more of the ribbons. I think the ribbons are really cute. And in here is a start that I want to work on. I can't believe I'm being one of those people, but it is on a project that a beloved person has been watching my videos, and it's a gift for them, and I don't want them to see it. But I'll show you what I will work on it, because yes, I am on a kitchen towel gig right now. So it's going to be on this. The wild thing about this is this already has, like, the fabric style. Again, this was a regular kitchen towel. It had two. The other one has Christmas trees on it. But this is already stitched up like a cross-stitch fabric. And it's like the perfect cross-stitch fabric for the design that I want to put on it. I was like, well, that's it. I don't even need to use waste canvas. I can just stitch on that towel. So I'm going to see how it goes. This could be a huge fail or not. So this is what I want to start. Maybe next week is when I'll start it. I have a couple of days off next week, and so I will be able to get a start on that in this beautiful Christmas bag, because it's also a Christmas gift. So very, very appropriate. So this is a cute one. And then the other one that I was so happy to do is a dragon bag. Look at that. I know. Oh my goodness. Like, yes. Yes to it all. Yes. The alphabet. Yes, yes, yes. This was just like a straight 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. So happy. Like, ever since I discovered doing like part vinyl, part fabric, that's changed my project bag game, where I just want to do everything with part vinyl, part fabric. So I love it. It is great. There are a couple of cross-stitch patterns that I have that are dragon based, and I would love to put them here. I already have one that I've been trying to kit up, but I don't know when I'll start it. I don't know. And I even got this fabric. It's so pretty. It's Buttercream Dye by Fiberlicious. It's an opalescent. Kind of shiny. So I already have it, right? Obviously the inside, the voice is saying, why don't you start it? Because there are other things that I want to start and get done. Again, it will get done. That's what I'm going to be saying. It will get done. So those were those exciting things. And because I signed up for the fabric of the month for Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers, I really do enjoy their fabrics. Like, they just are really well saturated. They have so many options, but I love their linens. And I especially wanted it for last month's, which was a fabric that I'm using for the Blackwater Sirens. My mind kind of just went like, whoop, forgot to cancel the subscription. And so then I got their current month. And so I got that in the mail today. And I went, oh, what a happy surprise. So this one is Marine Mystic. It's a, 32 count linen, plain. And I got the big size. I got the big size because originally with the Blackwater Sirens, it was going to need to be on a big piece of fabric. But then this one came in that same size. I am trying to contemplate, because I do love the idea of having so much fabric that I can potentially use it for multiple pieces. But then my other thought is, do I need more fabric? Because I can always order from their website. They have so many options, and they're all so beautiful that I feel like I'd rather order like on demand, so that way I know that the fabric that I'm going to order, I have a project set up for it, instead of having extra fabric laying around and just not knowing what to stitch on it. Like that kind of gets me a little anxious, just having fabric around when I don't know what I'm going to put on it. But anyway, this is Marine Mystic. Isn't it pretty already? No, it's big. Like, this is a big piece of fabric. Oh my god. Look at this. It is really nice. I mean, right, it's one of those where definitely a mermaid belongs on it. And I have a decent amount of mermaid projects that I can put on this fabric. So, we will see what I use with them. But I may have to pause the subscription on that, because I don't want to continue collecting fabric and not knowing what's going to be on it. But that is beautiful. And then the other haul that I have are threads. And yes, I ordered threads from Pirate Robin. I ordered them especially because after completing the Amanita Bistro pattern from Alforest Embroidery with the frogs, mind you, I'm going to show just here. Their original skein was this. And after finishing that one project, I was left with this. Like, I think it's only maybe three threads. And after seeing that, and I want to do all the other 4, and they are heavy with that specific green, I said, no, I need more. So I got more. And I wanted to maximize, right, like shipping as many as I can with me in one time. So I got 3. There you go. And I'm really excited about it because I can use them. And now I'll be comfortable that I'm not going to run out of type pool. And then I'm still going to keep the majority, pretty much all the colors that I used for Amanita Bistro. The only one that I saw that I do want to change was the orange one. So the orange one that I used was the same thing from, well, I'll pull it here, from Pirate Robin's Sorbet. But I wanted an orange that had a little bit more variegation. So that way it looks similar to the pictures that are on Alforest Embroidery of the other patterns. So I'll show you here. This one is this is Sorbet. This is what I used. So it's really mainly a homogeneous orange. And the one that I got, same thing from Pirate Robin, that has a bit more variegation, is Ember. and I think she did a fantastic job. This one has that same orange, but with hints of darker red. And that's exactly what Al Forrest was trying to do with the frog patterns, where they sprinkled bits of red inside that orange, the orange thread. So this is what I'm gonna use on the next one that I do, starting in February, and I'll be very excited to see how they turn out. I still love the sorbet, but I think the Ember is gonna like take it a step up. So got those. I also got mushroom. So I wanted a nice brown. So there we go. And then I had to get this one because I love bread. I love toast. So I got Toasty. Aren't they so pretty? Ugh. Right, then the question is, what project do I put it in? There'll be one. There will be one. And I have them in this super cute bag that one of my colleagues gave. So those are my threads. Okay. Is that all? Oh my goodness, that's everything. I went pretty good today. I think the last, oh yeah, kind of last thing, pseudo last thing. We'll go over plans, and then I'll go over a few mentions, because I've been watching a good amount of cross-stitching. And I was adopted / found by a group of amazing stitchers who go by the Shadow Stitchers. And so they all of a sudden just kind of gathered each other and put links of their Flosstubes, which I wanted to get to know them that way because they were all on Instagram. And so I started going through them. And the more that I started watching each of them, I was like, I've heard of that pattern, or I have that pattern. I started that project, and I just went, oh my goodness, I have a lot in common with these women. And it was super fun. So the people that I've watched currently, because I think I still have a few more, but I watched Bex Bins. I watched her 55 starts in October, and those were awesome. And again, some of those patterns, I was like, yep, I've seen them. I want some of them. I've started a couple of them. That one was really cool. I saw Gothy Blogs. She was a cool character, and I loved her makeup. She was great. Saw Kansas City Stitcher. Saw the Monogamous Cross Stitcher. Seattle Stitch Stitcher, and Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole. I liked hers because she not only did, was stitching some of the well-known cross-stitch patterns, but she makes her own patterns. And I love the fact that how she used books. Like, she's read books and series and created patterns based off that. That was awesome. Because sometimes I've thought of that, of certain books that I've enjoyed or certain fandoms, and I just wonder, I wonder if there's cross-stitch patterns that people have made. So she kind of did the thing of, well, if it doesn't exist, then I'll make my own. And they actually looked really good. So I enjoyed watching hers. So those are really the main ones. And then my regulars at this point have been Andrew the Runner Stitcher, Cam the Stitcher, and then Cross Stitch Across the Globe. So I've been watching them. And that's kind of part of my plans, is the last Cross Stitch the Globe that Stephanie and Allison did. And I haven't finished it yet. I think it was an hour 30, and I was watching it in pieces. So boyfriend and I, at night, we usually watch TV together, and I watch some Flosstube, and then we watch a show or something. I can't just hog the TV. So, when I was watching them, they reminded me that Allison is having her birthday, and she wants to do a birthday style that is on the Disney, like a Disney princess, and she loves Cinderella, and like, I love Disney and the Disney princesses, and I've got 3 different patterns that are related with that I thought, you know what, it would be cool to join in on her birthday style. So I have to finish watching their video to see when this sale is starting. But my 3 options that I'm kind of waffling around are, one of them I'd have to look at their name. I don't know if it was Nutty Happy Stitches, but essentially it's 6 of the Disney princesses in like a stained glass mosaic. So I thought that one was cool. The other one would have been starting Cinderella from Brooke's Bookstore, which her series is amazing and I want to do all of them. And this could be my Kickstarter to do that. And then the third one that I had is, don't know the name of this one. I think this one I got on Etsy, but essentially similar thing where it's a lot of the Disney princesses with their silhouette as black, but with a frame with color that's like a background of their story. So I have the pictures here that I'm posting as I'm chatting, and I have to see which one of the 3 that I want to start with her. So that's one of my plans, that I want to be able to do that. And then the other plan is working on that Christmas gift on that towel. I will show it to you guys. I'll show the progress. And then if some of you catch it, it'd be cool if next time you actually put in the comments the pattern that you think it is. That would be sweet. So then you'll see pieces of it coming together. And then the other one would be an eggnog latte for like starts. That's 3 starts. Hi. To continue, at least during, eggnog will be in December. December 1st, I will start eggnog, and I will start Allison's birthday sale whenever the date is when I finish that video. But the kitchen towel one, I will start, like I said, probably early next week so that I can get it done before Christmas. But in the meantime, considering it's still November, we still got 10 days in November. So I'm going to continue chugging along with Sagittarius, see how far I can get with that. And I will continue working on Mars and working on the Blackwater Sirens. We'll make it those 3. Let's see if I can even finish part 1 of Blackwater Sirens, and if I get started on part 2. That would be awesome. If I also want to work on the tarot. If I can work on that, that's amazing. But for sure, try to get through Sagittarius, Mars, Blackwater Sirens. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. I hope you guys have a good rest of November. I think the next time I see you guys, it'll definitely be Thanksgiving past. It'll probably be the beginning of December. And I think then is when I can chat with you guys about 2025 plans. I've been hearing a lot of people doing that. I definitely know. I know a lot of people are doing the Heaven and Earth design sale. I'm not going to do that. So that's not going to be me. I kind of like the idea of starting different ones in the month, even big and small. So I'll kind of go over more of my plans maybe next time. Next time sounds like a good idea. All right, guys. Have a good holiday. Good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys eat a lot of turkey. If you don't eat turkey, that's fine. I'm vegetarian, so I'm not going to eat turkey. I don't know. I'll probably eat rice and beans because that's always delicious. Stay warm, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.